What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 16 of the Football Manager Let's Play series here with Chelsea. And today, two games for you, one massive game. As you can see on screen, we are at home to Arsenal in the first game, and then away to Cardiff looking for retribution after a poor result against them earlier in the season. Since you were last with me, it's been not too bad, I suppose. A few games and mostly good results. A 0-0 followed our 3-2 win away at Crystal Palace, 0-0 with Leicester. 4 days later, we played them again, and this time at their place, we managed to beat them 2-0, thanks to 2 goals from Tammy Abraham. We then beat Aldershot 2-0 in the FA Cup, and I will show you these goals. They put up, actually, a fairly decent fight. One player, Lyons Foster, had a bit of a mare, gave away the penalty, which Mason Mount converted, as you can see. And he gave away another penalty as well, but we missed on that occasion. But as you can see, Jack Grealish grabbing a goal as well. It was 2-0 before half-time. And yeah, they had a man sent off a couple minutes after half-time. Lots of yellow cards. But yeah, they weren't too bad. But we move on to the fourth round where we play an away tie against Newcastle. We then lost our first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final 1-0 away at Manchester United. A resurgent Man United side that at this point were top of the Premier League. Anthony Martial grabbing the only goal of the game, leaving us with work to do in the second leg. I think, didn't we get to the semi-final last year? Yeah, we did, and we got smashed by Liverpool. So it's not as big a task, but still a job to do. And very most recently, that didn't make sense. A 2-1 win away at Watford, and we did go 1-0 down, but a second half comeback saw us on our way. Alberto Peñaranda grabbed the opening goal for Watford, and it was a fine strike lashed across the keeper, finding the bottom corner. But then in the second half, we did turn things round. Mendy with a long ball over the top to Tammy Abraham. Dalberg gets an arm to it, but can't keep it out. And then Zaniolo scored a quite magnificent goal. Kovacic with a long ball across. Zaniolo lashes it at the near post. And the turnaround was complete. And that leaves the Premier League table looking like this. We sit top of the tree. Just look how close that table is. But we are a point clear of City, who have played a game more than us. 2 points clear of Liverpool, United and Bournemouth, who have done really well. So if we can beat Arsenal today, then that should stand us in good stead. But I can't remember a Premier League season being this tight even at this stage. It is going to be a massive second half of the season, one that I cannot stress enough. In terms of transfers, of course, it is now the middle of January. There hasn't been any business has gone on. I know previously I had spoken about a striker, but we don't have too much money, so I think finding one that's going to improve our squad will probably cost too much. Plus, Tammy's having a really good season, so they would probably only sit on the bench, and you don't really want to spend that much on a bench warmer. We did have an offer for Batshuayi from Zenit St. Petersburg. They offered us 4 million, so I said no, and apparently, well, he kicked up a stink about it, but one of his teammates managed to calm him down. In terms, I think Arsenal showed some interest in Christensen, but we've signed him to a new contract, so that one is all sorted. In terms of incomings, I have actually arranged to sign someone. Now I know what you're thinking, considering that this saves finishing this season, what's the point? Well, I didn't realise. Pino Copy, ignore that. That's when I agreed to sign him, he had a much better thing than this. But yeah, young Italian. I assumed he was going to come in straight away. In his scout report, he didn't look too bad. So I thought, okay, get him in. Right winger, but as you can see, got some decent stats, a little bit to be desired, but driven personality, promising winger. He's not joining us until next summer. So yeah, that I didn't realise. I thought he'd come in straight away. But one person we are looking at is Louis Barry from Barcelona, previously of West Brom. £1.1 million release clause. You look at some of these stats, considering he's 17, not too bad whatsoever. So he's homegrown, and to be honest, he could come in and be a third choice striker, to be honest. Something a little bit different. We have had a bid accepted for him. He's currently looking at a contract. So yeah, that could be a bit of fun, but nothing else apart from that, we've only got about 12 million, but not much in wages. So you never know, might do some late business, but I'm not too sure. Let's move on to the game anyway. Massive game, as we said, against Arsenal. And this is the team that is going to take on Arsenal. Kepa is going to be in goal. Hakimi at right back. Mendy at left back. Tomori and Ampadu in the middle of defence. Zuma has been out injured for a while. Kovacic has picked up a knock as well, which is really unfortunate because he's been really good for us recently. N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount are going to be in central midfield for us. Mount has been playing really well this season. Recently as well. He has got a knock, but apparently that's not going to affect him. Pulisic on the right hand side, Hudson-Odoi on the left, Zaniolo in the number 10 spot, and then Tammy up top. This is a really important game. If we can pick up a win, we will do ourselves the world of good. Okay, so looking at the Arsenal team, James Maddison is playing up front for them. They've just signed him for 42.5 million. Interesting. Leading the line for them, and they've got some sort of injury crisis going on that we don't know about. Victor Fisher, Maitland-Niles, Lacazette has got a bit of a knock, but no. Interestingly, they just seem to have a lack of strikers. Fair enough. Okay. Who else they got? As we just saw in the transfer list, Shaqiri's in there. Rudiger, their captain as well. Interesting. His return to Stamford Bridge. Hopefully, we can make it a properly miserable one. Well, it's been a quiet opening 20 minutes. And well, Tammy heads wide from a Mason Mount corner. And it looks like Arsenal are going to build from the back straight after that Tammy Abraham chant. Abraham? Who the hell was that? Anyway, Tomori heads down. Pulisic collects. But he plays it all the way back to Kepa. Up to Zaniolo. Nice to Kante. Mason Mount. Ball over the top. Tammy in behind. But Leno makes the save. I think with Maddison playing up front, I'm fairly confident in this game, I have to say. Mount with the corner. Abraham is there, but heads it well over. But yeah, I don't know. It was almost like they're playing like a false nine or something, or like strikerless, but we'll see how it works out for them. Mount on the left hand side whips one in. Tomori is there, a bit of a scramble, and Tomori, well, who knows what he's doing, but it is a penalty. It is a handball apparently. VAR has given it, and it's Mason Mount with a chance to convert, and he does, straight down the middle. Leno commits and Mount makes it 1-0, and that result puts us back in the top of the league. As we see, casual penalty, Leno commits, Mount plays it calmly down the middle. And well, we have taken charge of this game early on. It might be about to get better. Hudson-Odoi does well to get by a couple of men. Pulisic is there, but the header tame straight into the hands of Leno. Just noticed there, Crystal Palace have only got 6 points after about 20 games. Oh, bless them. But ball over the top, Bellerin is in behind, he's got the better of Mendy in his shot. Jesus, that had some power on it. It's flown over the bar, luckily for us. And well, it rolls around to half time. The penalty is the difference. I'm going to say to the boys, it's going alright, but we are capable of better. Apart from that shot from distance from Bellerin, Arsenal haven't really offered too much. But Hudson-Odoi has picked up a knock, so we will look to bring him off. We'll bring on Miljevic on that left hand side. Arsenal first highlight of the second half, back to Guendouzi. Bellerin is there as an option. Can Guendouzi get it back to him? No, it goes back instead to Rudiger, but Abraham gets the tackle in, and now Zaniolo can break. Goes back to Mendy, Mount at the edge. Miljevic, is someone going to get a shot? No, instead Maddison wins the ball back for his team, and it's 3-on-2. Willock bursts forward. Joe Willock, Matty Willock, whoever you are, and he puts it wide. Kepa makes a save. Which one is it? Is it Joe Willock that plays for Arsenal? Is Matty the one that used to play for... Oh my God, Socrates has hit the post. Shaqiri. Oh well, Pulisic gets it away. Good Lord. I'm going to tell the boys to concentrate. It's been a bit sloppy in the past few minutes. Yeah, it is Joe Willock. Matty Willock plays for Benfica now, doesn't he? There you go, Ramblings with Jamie. That's a new segment we can bring on to the episodes. But very little happens towards the end of the game, and it finishes 1-0. The penalty... the decisive goal. Well done, boys. A much important win, as you can see. 2 points clear now we are of Man United. 4 clear of City. Even if Liverpool win, we'll still be a couple of points clear. So, putting important distance between us and the rest. And now hopefully we can go on and get a good result against Cardiff. Okay, game day number 2. And a couple of changes has been made, mainly because of injuries, as you can see. A few first team players out injured, which is not ideal. Kepa will be in goal as ever. Hakimi and Mendy at fullbacks. Tomori and Christensen at the heart of defence. Kante and Jorginho now in the middle of midfield. Pulisic on the right. Jack Grealish comes in on the left. Zaniolo in the number 10 role. And Tammy up top. We'll be looking... I think when we played Cardiff before, it was like a bore 0-0 draw. We absolutely dominated them. But somehow didn't manage to get the win. So we'll certainly be looking for different today. Just a little bit of transfer news. Louis Barry turned me down. He accepted a new contract at Barcelona, so that one won't be happening. So I've just been looking at other youngsters, really. I don't think there's anything we really need to add to this squad. So I've just been looking at youngsters, really, that might be fun to get in for a few months and see how that goes, really. But we build from the back. Hakimi now with the ball. Looks to play a long ball over the top to Pulisic, and he will get hold of it. Now tries to play a ball in behind for Tammy, but it's well cut out by Lewis Dunk. Long ball forward by Cardiff. Morrison over the top, but Christensen, beg your pardon, does well. Now Jorginho, Tammy in behind, and well, the finish composed definitely of a man who's on an absolute scoring streak. His 15th of the season. Unbelievable numbers at this stage. But it's a really good ball from Jorginho. Just waits it perfectly for Tammy to get onto. Draws the keeper out and slots it past him beautifully. And 10 minutes in, we take the lead in Wales. Pulisic with a free kick on this right hand side. Aims to Tomori, but it's headed away. Tomori will get on it though. Goes back to Mendy, but the pass is short. And now Bobby Reed, well, I was going to say deckled over, but it's a mouthful. Bobby Reed, I was going to call him, but it goes wide. Oh, that's as well. One thing I was going to mention, speaking of transfer business, City have been an absolute tear. They've spent so much money. They bought Ruben Diaz in from Benfica and they spent like 50 million on him. And they've just signed James Justin from Leicester for 40 million quid. They are sparing no expense. But Cardiff have the ball now. Patson with the throw in. He gets it back just before half time. Joe rules on a ball. Goes all the way back to Lewis Dunk. And I thought Kante was going to get the ball off in there, but he manages to get it away just in time. And Pack plays in Bobby Reed. He draws the keeper out, and well, Hakimi couldn't tell if that was going to roll wide or if it was going to roll into the back of the net. But he clears it nonetheless, and now it is half time. I'm going to say to the boys, we can do more. We should be beating Cardiff quite convincingly, but it's them that are causing all the problems so far. Patterson, Glatzel, Murphy, what a save by Kepa. Unbelievable stop from point blank range. At moments last season, he wound me up no end, but this season has been superb. Mendy clears that one away. It's been all Cardiff since we went 1-0 up. He has certainly changed my opinion of him. Oh, I'm in love, I think. Hakimi, throw in, Zaniolo, Pulisic gets by his man. Goes back to Hakimi, ball in, and it falls all the way to Grealish, and I think he's just about hit the post. It managed to go all the way through and he was scrambling to get on the end of it, but did make something out of it. And now we can rebuild once again, recycle. Mendy, long ball forward. It's worked so many times. Tammy, oh, you'd bet your house on him scoring that, and he's blazed it wide. Pulisic, free kick, aims towards the back stick, and it looked like it said Tammy was the one that got on the end of it. Couldn't quite tell. Really good game so far, this one. Exciting, plenty of action. And now long ball forward. Tomori cuts it out, but that's poor. But we do manage to get hold of it. Grealish now cuts inside. Great ball to find Tammy. He gets the space, but shoots straight at Smithies. Free kick now. Pulisic to take. Dangerous position. All the way to the back stick. And Tammy heads across for Christensen to tap in. A really well worked goal. From that angle, from that close, you'd expect Tammy to maybe go for goal. But does the unselfish thing. And the keeper manages to miss it. And Christensen with an open net taps it in. I think... well, maybe not. Murphy, free kick. Kepa punches away. And can we break? Abraham picks up on a ball. Will Volkst as well. I was going to say that is game over. Well, Jorginho picks up on the ball. Releases Tammy. It's still maybe. Plays it inside. Zaniolo got men in the middle, but he doesn't need them. Zaniolo with an unbelievable effort. What a goal that is from the Italian. How he's managed to squeeze this one in the top corner, I have no idea. From that angle as well, thought he cut it back to Kante in the middle, but what a finish from Zaniolo. Absolutely supreme, and we've managed to absorb all that pressure, and we have sprung to devastating effect. But are Cardiff going to get that chance to get their names on the score sheet? Christensen does well again. Jorginho over the top. Tammy's in. Can he get a goal? He doesn't. Shoot straight at Smithies. But I think the win is already wrapped up. And there it is, 3-0. Much better result. Exactly what I was looking for. Well done, boys. Passionately so. Thoroughly pleased with that episode. 6 points out of 6. And we sit pretty now, top of the Premier League table. Have played a game more than some of the teams around us. United have got Watford. Liverpool have a game in hand as well. And they've already played this weekend. So 5 points clear at the moment, but it may drop down to 2 once again. But even so, we are having a superb season. You never know. If Frank invests a bit of money in this summer, you never know how Chelsea's season next season could go in real life. In terms of when we will be back, I think this one will be next week. I hope you have enjoyed the double upload day. Saying this, I say double upload day. I won't have uploaded this video for ages. But that is the intention. I hope you have enjoyed this double upload day. And I think we are going to concentrate on let's do the Champions League. I want to do the Liverpool game, but obviously the Newcastle. We'll see how we might do Liverpool and Roma. I might do Newcastle and Roma. If Liverpool is still there or thereabouts, we may well do that. But we'll certainly play Roma in the next episode. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, please put a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you for the next episode.